was about hair. Now, this is the most important, one of the most important makeups and aspects of a black person. In this video, also, I would like for if you I have been in conflict with a fake conscious, I like to call them fake conscious or half conscious black female who claim, oh, I'm conscious, but I still put perm in my hair, I still put weave in my hair. Watch this. Now, tag them in this. Now, with that being said, here, right? Boom. As you can see, black people hair is coarse. White people call it nappy. You know what I'm saying? Due to their personal understandings of black people, but coarse hair, right? We know that coarse. Anything coarse generates electricity. Just like when you rub a rug and you get that black people hair, our hair generates electricity. It helps our thoughts vibrate on a more powerful scale to go into the universe. It also helps us receive thoughts and frequencies. Now, with that being said, now here, the black woman's hair, you have pores in your scalp. Matter of fact, hold on, before I even go there, let me break down what this is. Pheromones, right? Animals release pheromones. So, we don't know what a pheromone is. Let's just say it's a gas that is released and it affects the psychology of the recipient of that gas. For example, let's just say during certain mating seasons, an animal might release a pheromone. The female will release a pheromone, and that lets the male animal know that it's time to mate and procreate and conceive. Or in layman terms, it's time to have a baby. So with that being said, other animals release pheromones or gases for defense mechanisms, like a skunk. It releases a spray, and it wards off it wards off predators. Or you got certain spiders that release pheromones and they lure you in, and then when you come after you procreate with them, they eat you. So now we have established that not only animals release pheromones and gases that affect the psychology of other animals, but female animals release pheromones that let male animals know that it's time to mate. The black woman does the same exact thing. Now, before I get into the black woman's hair follicles, I must break down the difference between a black person and a white person's hair follicle. Due to the white person being in the Caucasus Mountains, fornicating with animals, they have infused their DNA with canine, dog sperm and blood, and monkey sperm and blood. This is why 90% of Caucasians test positive for rhesus monkey blood. Now, with this being said, black people, our hair is the only hair that defies gravity. We're the only people on the planet who can have an afro. Our hair stands up. It has strength. Because even a person couldn't stand up for 24 hours. Let me reiterate that. Without the proper training, the average person can't stand up on their two legs for 24 hours a day. But yet our hair stands up on our head for our entire lifetime. So now a white person hair falls because it's dead. Anything that falls down is dead. It goes limp. When you die, you go limp. Grass stands up. But when it's dead, what does it do? It lay down. Plants stand up. But what do you do when a plant is dead? It lays down. Hair is alive. When it's dead, it falls down. The hair follicles on a Caucasian head is dead due to them having little to no melanin, which conducts the life force. So their hair is literally dead for not just that reason, but they also, you can look this up, a Caucasian has the same exact hair follicles as a canine. They have the same exact, they have shared genes with the canines. This is why they smell like wet dog when it rains, because their hair gets wet and it gives off the same scent as a wet dog, because it's actually doggy or canine follicle hair on their head. Now coming back to black people here, black women, you have pores in your head. Small pores that give off pheromones or gases. And these gases actually attract, and particularly men, but in particular, we're going to say the black men. We attract your pheromones in your hair that your natural hair give off through the pores in your head. Give off pheromones or gases that attract the black man and makes him want to be with you and makes him want to love you. This is why they say nothing's better than a natural sister, because y'all hair is giving off, your pores in your head and in your hair is actually giving off a gas that attracts the black man. This is why when somebody like me see a female with an afro or some dreads, Plus, not just me being conscious, and I know what I expect to, that what I feel like attracts me in a black woman, but just in general, you see a black woman that's conscious, even if she's not physically attractive to you, you still give off some type of respect for her. You still give off some type of attraction for her. Now, going deeper into the science, when you perm your hair, guess what you're doing, ladies? You're destroying the pores in your head that give off the pheromones. So now you're not giving off any natural gases that attract men to you naturally. So now guess what you're doing? The gas that comes out of your head that actually makes other people psychologically understand that you are beautiful, you have just damaged and destroyed those pores. So now this gas can't be given off because you just destroyed the pores where it's emitted out of in your scalp. So guess what? Now you having a subconscious feeling of not being beautiful because your body is trying to tell you the gases that make people think you're beautiful is not being emitted. So now you start breaking your goddamn neck to put weaves in your hair, to perm your hair, to put all these ridiculous Caucasoid induced hairstyles in your head because you don't feel beautiful, or you feel these things will make up for the beauty that you somehow lack because you don't understand you just destroyed your natural beauty literally, and the gases that are supposed to be emitted from your scalp and intaken by other beings or entities, particularly black males, and make us psychologically understand your beauty, you have just destroyed that. And this is why black women don't feel they're beautiful. So now for all you conscious black women who like to say, oh, I'm conscious, I still perm my hair, and you ain't too conscious because you don't